How do different cultural perspectives influence sustainable development ethics? How do different cultural perspectives influence sustainable development ethics? This question opens a fascinating discussion about how our backgrounds shape our views on sustainability. Sustainable development ethics guide us in meeting our current needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet theirs. Different cultures bring unique values, priorities, and practices that shape these ethics. At the heart of this issue is how communities view their relationship with the environment, resources, and each other. Cultural perspectives affect ethical considerations like fairness, responsibility, and respect for nature and human rights. For instance, some cultures may prioritize communal land ownership, while others emphasize individual property rights. This difference can lead to varying approaches to resource management and environmental protection. One key area where cultural perspectives play a role is in respecting cultural diversity and human rights. Each culture has its own traditions and ways of interacting with the environment. Ethical sustainable development recognizes this diversity and values traditional ecological knowledge. This respect fosters inclusivity, ensuring that sustainability solutions are tailored to specific cultural contexts rather than applying a one-size-fits-all approach. Participation and representation are also crucial in ethical sustainability. Involving diverse cultural groups in decision-making processes ensures that development initiatives reflected local needs and values. This empowerment helps prevent ethical issues like marginalization or exploitation of certain groups. When communities feel included, they are more likely to support and engage in sustainable practices. Balancing universal principles and cultural relativism presents another challenge. While it is essential to respect cultural differences, sustainable development ethics also uphold universal goals like protecting biodiversity and reducing pollution. The ethical challenge lies in finding a balance between these universal aims and cultural practices, especially when some traditions may have negative environmental impacts. Open dialogue and collaboration across cultures can help address these tensions. Traditional knowledge plays a significant role in sustainable development ethics as well. Many Indigenous communities possess long-standing ecological knowledge that can guide sustainable resource management. Integrating this knowledge with modern practices enriches ethical frameworks and leads to innovative solutions that are culturally appropriate and environmentally sound. Cultural perspectives also shape social and economic ethics. Community values around equity, justice, and inclusiveness influence how sustainability is approached. Economic ethics reflected cultural views on fair labor practices and resource use. Ethical sustainable development aims to ensure that economic activities do not exploit people or resources unjustly, and that benefits are shared fairly among social groups. Culture is increasingly recognized as a fundamental aspect of sustainable development. It shapes policymaking and implementation, promoting people-centered strategies that align sustainability goals with cultural identities and moral values. Practical applications of these ethical considerations include adapting sustainable development goals to local contexts, involving Indigenous peoples in environmental governance, and encouraging intercultural exchanges to share sustainable practices. In summary, different cultural perspectives significantly influence sustainable development ethics by shaping how communities understand and enact principles of respect, justice, responsibility, and care for the environment and each other. Ethical sustainable development requires honoring cultural diversity while upholding universal sustainability goals, ensuring inclusive participation, and integrating traditional knowledge with contemporary practices.